We're doing the Karate Kid franchise now. Let's just get into this. Okay, characters. Daniel LaRusso is the main protagonist of the Karate Kid, and he's a pretty good main protagonist. He doesn't really have much of a character arc, except for he's able to, he's not able to kick it. He's a pussy at the beginning, and then he's able to kick ass at the end. That's basically his character arc. And he's a likable guy. He's likable in this first movie and the second movie, and not much in the third. But yeah, he's a good character. Mr. Miyagi is, of course, his teacher, and he is the best teacher ever. He is in the lines with Yoda. He is basically the real-life Yoda. Well, not real life, but, the human Yoda. Because he is great. He has so many quotable lines. He's just... It's fantastic. And, of course, he has his unorthodox style of teaching. And then, he has the reveal where he reveals that all these chores he's had Daniel doing is, actually karate moves. And, of course, where he reveals that is actually Ralph Macchio's favorite part, fun fact. But, yeah, of course, then you got the main antagonist, Johnny Lawrence, who is a pretty good main antagonist, and a pretty damn funny protagonist in the Cobra Kai, but we're not there yet. But he's been the same from the beginning, let's just say that, and I think he might have changed a little bit, but he's still the same good old Johnny we know. I mean, he's been saying bullshit from the beginning. Maybe we're not pussy, but he's not calling people pussies in this movie, but he definitely will. But, I mean, yeah, he's definitely not saying that word yet. But probably because, this is a more tame movie than Cobra Kai. John Kreese is the evil sensei, and he's great in this movie, and great in everything he does. Martin Kove is a great actor, and great in everything he's in. And this is not the first time I'm talking about Martin Kove, or a movie with Martin Kove, because he is also in Rambo 2, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, he's awesome. He doesn't do much in this movie. Well, he does them a lot. He teaches the class, and yeah, but he doesn't fight or anything. He definitely influences the ending a little bit by having Bobby decommission Daniel and having Johnny sweep the leg. But yeah, and he's pretty cool and always has been and always will be. Allie Mills? Yes, Allie Mills, not Schwarber or whatever the fuck. Allie Mills is the love interest of this movie, and she's pretty good in that aspect. She's a supportive party for Daniel, besides, Miyagi and his mother. But yeah, she's pretty good at what she does, what she's there for. I guess there's a couple of important Karate Kids in the form of Cobra Kai. Bobby is important because he's the one who decommissions the Karate Kid, Daniel. He's the one who commissions Daniel. And he decommissions him, and also he's also the most reasonable of the bunch, so he's probably a very important one. And then you got Dutch, whose actor Chad McQueen died, I think, like a year ago or something, which is, no, I don't think it was even a year ago, because I think there was like a little tribute at the end of one of the episodes of season 6. So yeah, he died very recently, and, rest in peace. But, his performance in this movie was very good. Honestly, Johnny might be like, the main one, the leader. This one's just the biggest asshole. This one is more of an asshole than all of the other ones combined. My God. I mean, it's no wonder that this one ends up in prison. Because, of course he does. Because, he's Dutch, man. He's Dutch. He's an asshole. The biggest one. Yeah. Anyway, so, are there any other characters? I guess Danny's mother, but, he's Daniel's mother. Danny Boy's mother, but she's there as a supportive party and there to be concerned most of the movie. But, yeah. So, everyone knows the plot. New kid moves in and gets bullied by a bunch of groups of kids, and then someone teaches him some sort of martial arts, and he's able to kick all the other kids' ass in the end in either a tournament or just a fight. It's been done many times in the Karate Kid 1 through 3 almost. The Karate Kid, kind of next Karate Kid. Cobra Kai even touches that a little bit twice. I actually think maybe more than that, but I think just twice. I'm thinking of Miguel and Kenny. Is it Kenny or Kinney? Whatever. But yeah, and also other Karate Kid ripoffs like Showdown. I highly recommend it. It's bad, but it's good. It's like I'm gonna go off on a bit of a tangent here because I have to. I mentioned Showdown and I have to talk about it a bit. It's like the Karate Kid, but the school is like way more dangerous, and the stakes, like, the stakes of the Karate Kid is, if he doesn't beat this tournament, he's probably gonna, have this thing held over his head by the other bully kids. But no, the stakes in Showdown is like this. We're like talking we're talking like big stakes. They like took it like by 100. It's like, yeah, the Showdown is life and death in that movie, and it is great. I highly recommend it. It's stupid, it's dumb, it is not good by any means, but it is so fucking stupid that it is great. Please watch Showdown. I bet you it's streaming somewhere for you, and if it's not streaming, then Internet Archive is where you should go. I watched it on Tubi. But anyway, back to the actual movie. The Karate Kid is great. It's a movie that has stood the test of time and done pretty well in that regard. I really don't think anything has aged bad. I didn't notice anything aging terribly in this movie. Yeah, everything aged. This movie has stood the test of time pretty well and is damn good. The music by Bill Conti, who is a great movie composer. I think I might do another franchise done with his music in it after I'm done with the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai shit, which is a long way to do because I'm going to do each season individually since I think each of them has to, be individualized. But yeah, this movie's great. The choreography is honestly probably the most realistic in the franchise. These first 3 movies probably have the most realistic choreography. And this is before, the Karate Kid Remake and Cobra Kai, where everyone's, doing flips and shit and, kick flips and, stuff that really doesn't, watch a karate tournament, and I bet you it'll look more like this movie than anything now. But, the kick flips are cool. It's just not realistic. The fight scene's still great. The best music around in this movie. Daniel's Moment of Truth is good. Moment of Truth, the song itself is good. The music is just all around great. This movie is just all around great. I really don't have anything bad to say about the original Karate Kid movie. It is good. Yeah, so I think that's about all there is to the Karate Kid. So, plugging it into my ranking system, I think I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. Not quite 10 out of 10. It's not quite just peak cinema. It is peak cinema, but not just, beyond that. That's 10 out of 10 is, fucking just great, perfect. And this movie is almost basically perfect, but, I feel like a 9 out of 10 is fair. Maybe even an 8 out of 10, but, 9 out of 10 is my final ranking for The Karate Kid. Next time it'll be, The Karate Kid Part 2, which, love it or hate it, I'll give my opinions on that, and that's all for this time. I hope if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.